here, CraftKlatch. Spring is in the air here. I don't know what it's like by you, but we've got flowers coming up, buds are starting to open on trees, and it just has that renewed spring feeling. So today we're going to make some little spring birds that are perfect for decorating around the house. You can make them for bookshelves, mantles, your desk, wherever you want to put them. I have some 3/4 inch plywood here, and I drew a bird. Just a very simple bird. And I'm just going to cut out 3 of these birds, but first I'm going to trace it with my permanent marker. Now I'm going to go out to the garage and saw them out. Now we get to paint. I'm using a lemonade, a baby pink, and a china blue. And I want these to be nice and pastel colors for spring, and figure it'll take at least 2 coats. For the next part, we need to make some legs for the birds, and we have some copper wire here, and this is actually electrical wire, and I have Greg helping me, and he is just stripping the wire. You might be able to find some copper wire this gauge without the covering, and then you could just use that. Otherwise, go ahead and get the electrical wire, and you can get a stripper at the store, or you can just use the utility knife and cut the casing off. Now we're going to solder the feet together, and we have copper wire, and it's 14 gauge, and we have flux on the ends, and I've cut them to the different sizes. This is for that middle toe, and then we have 2 side toes, and then we have the long part for the leg that's going to go right like that. So we just have to attach them together. You're going to want an extra set of hands for that, just to help you out. To drill holes into the bottom of the birds, and then I can insert the feet just like that. And obviously they're not all the exact same length, so I'm going to trim them every once in a while just to get them to the right length. And I'm going to trim the toes a little bit if need be, just so they're not overlapping. And then you can take a pair of pliers and bend the toes a little bit to make sure they're even, so they'll be standing. So there's the one. So here they are, but I do want to give them a little bit of a distressed look, so I'm going to take my Dremel tool. I'm just taking a little bit of the paint off. Once they're sanded and all done, you can just take the legs out, then dip them into your glue. And I'm using the Ultimate Glue, and that adheres to metal as well as wood. So I just dip that right in there, put it in here, wipe off any excess, repeat that with all of the other ones. And then just position them so they're steady, and then let that all dry. Here are the birds all finished, and they're ready to decorate a bookshelf or a desk or a mantle, and just bring a little spring into your world. So be sure to let me know what you think of them in the comments below. If you are going to solder, I would suggest checking out some instructional YouTube videos on soldering. There's a bunch out there, and they'll tell you how to do it. And if you are planning on buying a soldering iron, I would suggest going with a 40 watts. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you haven't yet, remember to subscribe while you're here so you don't miss a thing. I have a new video every Monday and every Friday, and I will definitely see you next time. Remember, life is too short not to shimmer, so grab your glue gun and your glitter. Stay safe.